linebacker position right now?
Feel great.
You mind just talking about what he exemplified as a leader and a player?
Peyton's a fantastic teammate, and we're excited to have him on the team as always, and he does a great job.
Is it tougher to lose a player of Peyton's stature earlier in the season or later in the season? If you had to choose one,
We haven't lost anybody.
How have Nate and Jahad looked in practice thus far?
What's that?
How have Nate and Jahad looked in practice thus far?
Both looked very good. Both done a tremendous job. I'd say Jahad, as far as a freshman, definitely ahead of schedule.
you think him traveling with the team as a redshirt last year is helping out the cause this year?
Hard to say, but he's played real well. You know, since he's been in there, he's played real well. He's got probably some of the biggest hits of the team. You know, on any given game, he gets a big hit or two or three every game. I mean, and he had a huge blitz for us where he. I'm trying to think. I think it was Jahad that hit the quarterback. I'm not sure. I think it was Jahad that hit the quarterback when Peyton intercepted the ball. You know, affected the quarterback, and then I can't remember, but he's hit some people.
What would you say has been the best quality of your team so far in a 3-0 start?
I think we've been pretty resilient. We haven't been as consistent as I'd like. We haven't been, exactly perfect, but we are kind of resilient. We'll stay in there and keep slugging away. And I think I think we've done elements of that all three games, at different points.
Is there any change in the confidence of your team after that game, just because everything looked like it was clicking?
That's a good question. I'd like to think we're confident no matter what. I think that game probably helped. We clicked less than you might think. We did some good things. There's no question we did some good things. I still think we're battling consistency on all three sides of the ball. I thought that when we got the film, there was a ton to work on for everybody, and offensively, I was glad to see our outside receivers emerge a little bit. They're still not as consistent as I'd like, but that's the best game that they've had. Defensively, we bounced around, but, gave up some explosives, which, of course, we don't want that. But, we're a work in progress, but I think we are making progress.
Going back to those outside receivers, how nice was it to see them emerge and give Luke the option to kind of stretch the field a little bit, because I know we didn't see that as much as you would have liked the first couple of games.
I figured it would happen eventually, and now we've got to consistently keep it happening. I guess my thought was it's about time, when with young guys, there's always, if you've got them assessed right, there's always an about time quality to it. It's, it'll eventually happen. You see it in practice for weeks before it actually happens, and all of a sudden it happens, you say it's about time.
And just what are your thoughts overall on the defense right now? Besides the few explosives you talked about, for the most part, it seems like they're doing an exceptional job back there, especially with the few touchdowns they've been able to also score.
They've had a knack for scoring. I think we're playing very aggressively back there. Still searching for consistency. Still searching for the consistency, but I do think we're playing hard, and I do think people are committed to progressing and improving.